It's a big travel day on this Wednesday, and thankfully the forecast is on board as far as Thanksgiving travel plans. Of course, there's a lot of people on the roads and even those last-minute flights trying to make it in time before Thursday. And thankfully, we have sunny conditions for those who are going to be driving this afternoon. Temperatures will be very mild. You can have the windows down even. We're going to find a lot of our thermometers reading into the 50s. And then once that sun sets, we'll find temperatures into the 40s. But if you have that dinner time arrival, you will have dry weather. So thankfully for our friends who are doing some traveling, they're going to get there safely, and we hope that you travel safe as well. Now, of course, traveling, it can always be, well, a little bit tricky at times, but like I said, thankfully we have clear skies overhead, so that's a big help. And I've been keeping an eye on systems across the United States because, of course, we're celebrating Thanksgiving not only here in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan, but we could have family traveling. Maybe we are going to be traveling. So I am watching, of course, this little energy that we have off towards our south around the Gulf, just a little bit of moisture there, but we also have this other round of energy. You can see Billings talking about some snow here for this Thanksgiving. So right there you can see into the mountains that we are watching this wave of energy, and that's going to be connecting with this moisture to bring us a little bit of rain by the time we get into the holidays. So keep that in mind for your weekend plans. It just, though, won't time out for Thanksgiving Day that we see that rainfall. We'll have partly sunny skies. It will be dry. It will be warm with temperatures into the upper 80s. If you are doing the turkey chase, you are going to enjoy the forecast because we have dry conditions Thursday morning. So I fast forward, and I have the clock here at 8 p.m. Thursday because that's when we're going to start to see some rainfall getting a little bit closer. So it'll be really early hours of Friday morning when you're doing that online shopping, trying to get those deals. But then we'll dry out Friday before here comes around to where we'll see that late on Saturday and into Sunday when we will have that rainfall. Now for the holiday weekend itself, just mainly for Friday, we will have those morning showers. Temperatures will still be mild in the lower 50s. Then for Saturday, it's the back half of the day that we see the rain chances. So you're going to want to go and visit your favorite small businesses in town. You're going to want to do that in the morning as temperatures will be in the upper 40s. And then, of course, for the rivalry game, you can watch that at home when we start to track that rainfall. Now, also keep in mind that we will have the chance for some rainfall on Sunday, and that's going to be a big travel day to get everybody then home and ready to go for work and school the next day. Temperatures, however, will be above freezing, so it'll just be rain showers. We won't be talking about snow showers. But of course, with us talking a little bit of wet weather for the holiday weekend, continue to keep an eye on radar with the WTOL 11 weather app. That's going to be a free download on that new phone. Maybe you're going to get a good Black Friday deal on that. And of course, not only will you be using radar, but you'll be watching temperatures on those hourly forecasts. Plus, if you want to have a sneak preview to what next week holds to make sure you're staying connected on the weather, well, that full 10-day forecast is always awaiting you on the app. Now for today, I was talking about 50s for this afternoon. So when you're traveling, driving the roadways, you're going to find temperatures around 57 degrees. That'll be our peak temperature, and it will be dry, sunny, warm, kind of just what everybody kind of orders, unless you're looking for a little bit of snow, but we just don't have that. However, this morning, we did have a frigid start. Temperatures were into the mid-20s this morning, so still below average, considering that we should be right at 32 degrees. And then your highs, those should be in the upper 40s. So you can see we've been below that. Now we're talking above that. So we've been a little bit all over, but that's where we should be for the end of November. And you'll find records, we're not talking anything close to that. Also a heads up, your sunset tonight is going to be at 5:09 p.m. Now, I was talking about the turkey chase, so here's a look at that forecast. Of course, the race starts at 9 o'clock here at WTOL 11 studios. Temperatures, those will be into the 30s, so it won't be as cold as the other mornings, but I'm just happy to see dry weather. Make sure you sign up now. There's still room to register, and of course, this is going to benefit the Cherry Street mission. So just a really fun event to go run and then, burn off a few of those calories. That sounds like a good idea. Now, as we look at that extended forecast, the mild temperatures of the 50s will carry into our Friday, and then we see some 40s here, but that's also when we run those rain chances for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. As we look at Monday, thankfully, it's a dry day. Temperatures will still be above average, or at least close to where they should be, and yet we're going to have dry weather on Tuesday. So it's a little bit easier to get back into the swing of things. Still popping some 50s here in the forecast until our next weather maker in that Wednesday timeframe, a week from now. That is going to have a cold front, and that'll knock those temperatures back into the lower lower 40s, but it's just a one-day day that we're looking here to pick up on that rainfall. Conditions will dry out then for our Thursday and Friday. So of course we'll be keeping an eye though on those weekend plans that you may have. Of course the December weekends get quite busy. You want to go see those holiday lights. So always stay a step ahead with your plans by downloading the WTOL 11 weather app and keeping an eye on that full 10-day forecast.